Hey there, and welcome to The Deep Dive. Today, we're tackling a challenge almost every business with an online presence eventually faces. You know that moment your website, which maybe started great, starts to feel like a dusty, outdated brochure.
Yeah, it happens. Hard to update, slow, maybe not bringing in business like it should.
Exactly. So we're diving into how one West LA computer expert, Daniel Zebitz, approaches completely transforming these tired sites. Our sources are calling his end result a modern, editable WordPress masterpiece.
Hmm.
And our mission for you today isn't just the how does this transformation happen, but maybe more importantly, the why. Why does his process stand out?
Right, because it seems to tackle some real industry frustrations, things like hidden costs or feeling dependent on your developer for every little thing.
Mm.
What's really fascinating, I think, is how Daniel's entire service seems to kind of flip the script on traditional web development. It's really centered on client empowerment, on control, making sure your website is uniquely yours, yes, but also that you keep full ownership and critically that you can actually manage your own digital assets after it launches.
So it's really turning you into a co-creator, almost.
Exactly, a co-creator in your own digital destiny, you could say.
Okay, let's unpack that core philosophy a bit more then. It sounds like it's much more than just a cosmetic facelift. It's a fundamental shift, really, in how you interact with your own online presence. And the sources emphasize this isn't some cookie-cutter template job. So how does that uniquely custom aspect really work in practice? And how does Daniel make sure you keep that control all the way through?
Well, that client control and transparency, they're paramount. And it starts really early on. Think about those common frustrations, right? You approve a static image of a design, maybe a PDF.
And then what you get coded looks or feels completely different.
Precisely. Daniel seems to eliminate that completely. Every single pixel of the redesign is previewed and approved by you. And crucially, it's in an interactive format before any code gets written.
Interactive, so not just a flat picture.
Right. You literally get to visualize and interact with the proposed design on desktop, on mobile. You click around, it ensures there are no surprises later. It really means you are co-creating that design. Guarantees it stays uniquely yours. And you're not just holding your breath waiting for the final reveal.
That's a huge shift from the hand it off and hope for the best approach we sometimes see. And then there's the self-sufficiency after the transformation. That's a big deal, isn't it? How does he make sure clients aren't just left stranded?
Oh, absolutely. Ongoing maintenance is one of the biggest pain points for businesses. The WordPress conversion Daniel implements, it allows you, or maybe your team, to literally drag and drop edit things. Headlines, colors, images, all without ever needing to touch any code.
Okay, that provides real peace of mind then. You're not stuck calling a developer for every small text change.
Exactly. Future updates become, well, almost as straightforward as editing a document or maybe a PowerPoint slide. Plus, and this is critical, you retain full ownership. All the code, the design files, the accounts, it's all yours.
Complete control, breaking that dependency cycle.
That's the idea. No being held hostage for minor updates.
That truly sounds like a game changer for businesses wanting agility and, well, control. Now, this whole transformation, you said it's not magic. It sounds like a very clearly defined process designed to head off those common headaches. Can you maybe walk us through the distinct phases?
Definitely. And that structured approach is key. It's all about doing robust planning and audits before you even think about diving into the full development, which, inherently minimizes those nasty surprises later.
Right. So it all starts with understanding what you've actually got now, the diagnostics phase.
Yes, the very first crucial step is what he calls a free site audit.
Yeah.
And this isn't just a quick glance, okay? It's a really comprehensive performance scan of your existing website, checking for speed bottlenecks, SEO deficiencies, critical mobile readiness issues, stuff like that.
To do a data-driven roadmap.
Exactly. It ensures that all the improvements that come later are precisely targeted and effective. It pinpoints what needs fixing before you spend a single dollar on development.
So you're making informed decisions right from day one. Okay, after that initial technical deep dive, what's next? How do you align the new site with the business's actual goals?
Good question. Following the audit comes the Goal and Brand Workshop. It's about a 45-minute strategy session. And this is where you define your specific conversion goals.
Like lead generation or sales or just brand awareness?
Precisely, whatever your goals are. Plus, design preferences, color palettes, overall brand consistency. This ensures every technical improvement aligns perfectly with your business objectives and your brand identity.
So it's not just tech for tech's sake, it's tying it all together.
Right. It's a full brand alignment, not just a technical fix.
Okay, now here's where it gets really interesting for anyone who's ever struggled to visualize what a new website will actually feel like. The Figma prototypes phase. Lots of designers show static images, maybe mock-ups. How does the interactive nature of Figma specifically solve those common client frustrations, the miscommunications that sometimes happen?
Yeah, this is a big one. Figma prototypes are interactive mockups, made for both desktop and mobile versions. And like you said, they aren't flat images. They're clickable, scrollable representations. They include detailed layouts, the hero section, how the calls to action are arranged, product grids, everything.
So you can actually use it almost.
Pretty much. Their significance lies in letting you truly interact with the proposed design early on. You feel it. This hands-on visualization, it ensures it aligns perfectly with your expectations, with user experience goals. And that prevents those costly, frustrating revisions later in development. You're approving the feel, not just a picture.
So you're essentially experiencing the site before a single line of the final code is even written. That's incredible control.
Okay, once those prototypes get the green light, what about the actual build? The code clean rebuild phase. What's going on under the hood there?
Right, this phase emphasizes modern, robust coding. The goal is both efficiency and beauty. It uses semantic HTML5 that gives better structure, helps SEO, basically helps search engines understand your content better.
Okay.
Then SCSS for CSS. It's more maintainable, makes styling easier to update and scale later on as your site grows. And for dynamic stuff, interactions, it uses vanilla JS or maybe React, keeps things modern, snappy, without unnecessary bloat.
And responsiveness, making sure it looks good everywhere.
Absolutely. Modern responsive techniques like Flexbox and CSS Grid are used. That ensures a flawless display across all devices, phones, tablets, desktops. And crucially, it also ensures compliance with WCAG 2.2a accessibility standards.
Accessibility, so making sure the website is usable for everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Including people with disabilities. It's essential. That whole approach sounds like it mixes cutting-edge design thinking with really solid, clean code, making it beautiful but also super efficient. And then it gets converted to WordPress for that crucial client self-management piece. How does that conversion empower clients so thoroughly?
Well, the WordPress conversion is meticulously designed precisely for self-sufficiency. Daniel builds a custom WordPress theme using either underscores or maybe a block theme. And the critical part is he exposes every section as Elementor or Gutenberg blocks.
The block editor or Elementor, so visual editing tools.
Yeah, exactly. It enables that intuitive drag-and-drop editing. You or your team can update headlines, colors, images, content, all visually, no code needed. It simplifies future updates, makes content management almost, well, as intuitive as using social media.
Okay, so the site's built, it's editable, but what about all the existing content? Migrating that can be a nightmare during a redesign. How does the content migration and SEO phase handle that? How does it preserve the value you've already built while maybe boosting future visibility?
Yeah, that's a critical step and one that's often overlooked or messed up. Existing pages, existing posts, they're bulk imported. And crucially, it preserves your current URL structures.
Oh, good. So links don't break.
Right. And it preserves existing search rankings through proper 301 redirects. Vital, so you don't lose all that SEO equity you've built up over time.
Makes sense.
Then, SEO is further boosted, configuring powerful SEO plugins like Yoast or Rank Math, using structured schema tags too, which helps search engines display richer results for your content in search listings.
So it's a dual focus, keep what was good, but enhance it significantly to attract more traffic.
Precisely.
Right. Maintaining those search rankings is absolutely non-negotiable for keeping visibility. But beyond content, what about performance? Security, keeping the site fast and safe in today's world.
Yeah, that leads straight into the speed hardening phase. The goal here is lightning-fast performance. This involves things like implementing SSL, that little padlock, essential for security and even speed now, using HTTP2 for more efficient data transfer between the server and the browser, Brotli compression to make files smaller, load faster.
And images. They can slow things down.
Big time. So lazy loading images is key. Your site loads like a dream because images only load as you scroll down to them. And concurrently, security best practices are applied. WordPress-specific security measures, nightly backups just in case,
That idea.
and integrating Cloudflare DNS and CDN. That helps with global speed, but also provides DDoS protection.
Ah, distributed denial of service,
Yep.
protecting against those massive attacks that try to knock sites offline.
Exactly. It basically shields your site. So it's really a full-on health check and fortification for your website.
So it's definitely not just about a fresh coat of paint. It's ensuring the site is secure, incredibly fast, always accessible, especially important now, right, with online threats seemingly always on the rise.
It's exactly right. It's about long-term peace of mind. And to really tie it all together, there's a crucial training component. It's a 1-hour live tutorial, and you get a recording too, for you or your in-house team. It empowers them with the actual knowledge and tools they need to manage and update the new website completely independently.
So you're not just handed the keys to a beautifully rebuilt site, you're actually shown how to drive it, given complete control and the know-how. This really does sound like a holistic transformation. It goes way beyond just aesthetics or basic functionality. How does this comprehensive approach really balance that sleek, modern design with robust performance and security for the long haul?
Well, the service ensures the site is both beautiful and incredibly efficient. That's key. It's optimized for performance, faster load times, which, directly translates into lower bounce rates, better user experience. People stick around.
Which search engines like too.
Definitely. And adopting this modern tech stack ensures the site is robust, truly future-ready, meaning it's adaptable to new technologies down the road and resilient against emerging security threats. It's kind of like turning a tired old commuter car into a finely tuned sports car.
Ah, I like that.
You get the speed, you get the reliability, and you get a look that truly stands out, hopefully for years to come.
Great analogy. Now, okay, the web development space is crowded. There are lots of options. What makes Daniel Zabitz specifically stand out from, say, other agencies or freelancers out there?
Well, a key differentiator, one that probably instills a lot of trust, is his full stack expertise. Over 20 years of experience in web development. That means he understands every layer, right, from the visual design down to the server infrastructure.
Which is pretty rare for a single developer, maybe.
It can be, yeah. Often you have specialists. He also has that local West LA presence, which offers the advantage of in-person collaboration, and that can be really invaluable for some clients.
Okay, that makes sense. He also offers a transparent flat rate project bid. Now, a fixed bid, it often sounds reassuring upfront, right? No surprise bills. But some argue it can stifle flexibility or maybe lead to rushed work if unexpected complexities pop up during the build. How does Daniel ensure this model works for complex projects without compromising quality or hitting clients with surprise limitations later?
That's a really valid concern, and it is often a risk with fixed bids in this industry, you're right. However, in Daniel's case, it seems like he mitigates that risk pretty significantly through that very refined process we've been talking about. Those detailed, clearly outlined phases, the robust preliminary
Other than
work.
free audit and the workshop.
Exactly. The comprehensive free audit, the goal and brand workshop.
Yeah.
It means the scope is incredibly well defined before that bid is even finalized. So it's not just a guess or, a hopeful underestimation. It should give an informed estimate based on a deep preliminary understanding of that specific project.
Oh,
This robust planning and auditing up front, it really helps manage the scope, manage expectations. It minimizes surprises and provides that peace of mind. It lets you focus on running your business, not worrying about back-end issues or creeping costs.
that makes perfect sense. It sounds like his method really front loads all that due diligence, ensuring clarity, ensuring control right from the very start, which frankly feels like a rare commodity in this space sometimes.
Precisely. It seems built on a foundation of trust and transparency from day one.
Okay, so ultimately, this deep dive really shows us that Daniel Zibitz's service is about much more than just getting a new website design. It's really about empowering you to reclaim control over your online presence, securing it against modern threats, and ensuring it performs at its absolute best, becoming a true working asset for your business.
Absolutely. I think the blend of technical excellence, that thoughtful design process, and the strategic client empowerment, it really does raise the bar for website redesign services. Which maybe raises an important question for you listening out there. How confident are you, really, that your current website is truly a future-ready digital asset? And not just, well, a digital placeholder that might actually be holding your business back?